Trout populations are indicative of a healthy water environment. So Trout Unlimited is an organization that promotes that through their efforts with educating the public, having kids participate in such programs, and when kids are part of this kind of activity and learning, they're more apt to take care of the environment and understand the importance of taking care of, not only this river but everywhere, because everything's all kind of tied together.
Right. So when did this project begin, and how long have the kids been involved?
We started in October. We had to do some research on how to establish a natural environment in our classroom. So we had some natural river rocks brought in from this actual area, because there's certain biological factors that are attached to those abiotic factors that kind of get the tank in its natural environment. We had to make sure that all of the chemistry levels were at normal level for the trout eggs to come in. And once that was established, and we got the trout eggs at around in November, mid-November. And so we monitored the eggs. We watched for any signs of, where the eggs are no longer going to produce a small trout.
And what was the rate of success?
Well, we thought we were starting with 100 eggs. We didn't count them in the beginning.
Oh, okay.
And when they hatched, the eggs get housed in a little basket, a protective basket. And when they all hatched and were ready to be released to the rest of the tank, we counted them one by one, and that's when we realized we had over 200.
Oh boy.
And through that next stage where they were developing, we ended up losing rapid amounts per day, like 10 to 15, and we were getting really concerned, and we couldn't figure out why, and the kids were having to explore why and do the research, and they had to figure out how much to feed them, and eventually things ended up balancing out, and we ended up with about 140 that survived. So that's a pretty significant survival rate. Not all classrooms are as successful, but you learn from those unsuccessful opportunities and make them into successes. So this is our first time, and they have been part of it, doing the chemistry readings every day when necessary, water exchanges to keep the tanks clean, and and here we are.